Have you ever felt like you are constantly surrounded by noise, even when it's quiet? Like there's a constant internal chatter that keeps you from truly finding peace? That's something that many people struggle with, and today we're going to explore a book that offers a fascinating perspective on how to find that inner stillness. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Book Talk. Today, we're diving into The Other Room by Lyman Abbott, an American Congregationalist minister, author, and editor. Abbott lived from 1835 to 1922, witnessing significant social and intellectual changes in America. His life spanned the Civil War, the rise of industrialization, and the dawn of the modern era. This backdrop shaped his theological and social views, making him a prominent figure in the social gospel movement, which sought to apply Christian ethics to social problems. Abbott aimed to bridge the gap between traditional religious beliefs and the evolving understanding of the world, advocating for a more inclusive and practical Christianity. He believed that faith should be relevant to everyday life and should actively address issues of social justice and human suffering. His writing reflects this commitment, offering guidance and solace to readers navigating the complexities of a rapidly changing world. The Other Room, published in 1903, embodies this approach, providing a vision of spirituality that emphasizes personal connection with the divine and the importance of finding peace amidst the chaos of modern life. The Other Room isn't a traditional narrative, rather, it's a collection of reflections and meditations designed to help the reader cultivate a sense of inner peace and connection with a higher power. Abbott invites us to imagine a metaphorical other room within ourselves, a sanctuary where we can retreat from the noise and distractions of daily life and find solace in the presence of God. The book explores various aspects of spiritual life, beginning with the concept of divine presence. Abbott argues that God is not a distant, unreachable being, but rather a constant presence in our lives, accessible at any moment. He encourages readers to actively seek this presence through prayer, meditation, and a conscious effort to be mindful of the divine in everyday experiences. This isn't about grand gestures or elaborate rituals, but about cultivating a quiet awareness of the sacred within the ordinary. Abbott also emphasizes the importance of faith in the face of suffering and uncertainty. He acknowledges that life is often filled with challenges, disappointments, and pain, and that it's natural to question God's presence during these times. However, he argues that it is precisely in these moments of difficulty that our faith is truly tested and strengthened. He encourages readers to trust in God's plan even when it's unclear, and to find solace in the knowledge that they are not alone in their struggles. Another key theme in The Other Room is the importance of service and compassion. Abbott believed that true spirituality is not just about personal piety, but also about actively working to alleviate the suffering of others. He encourages readers to look beyond their own needs and concerns and to find ways to make a positive difference in the world. This could involve acts of charity, acts of kindness, or simply offering a listening ear to someone in need. The core idea is that by serving others, we not only improve their lives but also deepen our own spiritual connection. The book also delves into the nature of forgiveness, both of ourselves and of others. Abbott argues that holding on to resentment and bitterness is a form of self-inflicted pain, and that forgiveness is essential for true healing and spiritual growth. He encourages readers to let go of past hurts and to approach others with compassion and understanding. This doesn't condoning wrongdoing, but rather choosing to release the negative emotions that can poison our hearts and minds. Furthermore, Abbott explores the concept of spiritual growth as a lifelong journey. He emphasizes that there is no endpoint to this journey, and that we should always be striving to deepen our understanding of ourselves, of God, and of the world around us. He encourages readers to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and to learn from their mistakes. The key is to remain open to new experiences and to never stop seeking wisdom and understanding. So, what can we take away from The Other Room over a century after it was written? Well, what can we take away, Rio, other than it says, Despite the changing times, the core message of the book remains incredibly relevant. In today's fast-paced and often chaotic world, the need for inner peace and spiritual connection is perhaps greater than ever. Abbott emphasis on finding a quiet sanctuary within ourselves, on cultivating a conscious awareness of the divine, and on practicing compassion and forgiveness offers a powerful antidote to the stresses and anxieties of modern life. One of the most important lessons from the book is the reminder that spirituality is not about adhering to a set of rigid doctrines or engaging in elaborate rituals. It's about cultivating a personal relationship with the divine and living a life guided by love, compassion, and service. It's about finding moments of stillness amidst the noise, and about recognizing the sacred in the ordinary. Another valuable takeaway is the importance of trusting in something larger than ourselves, especially in times of difficulty. Life inevitably brings challenges and setbacks, but by holding on to our faith and trusting in a higher power, we can find the strength and resilience to overcome these obstacles. This doesn't mean passively accepting our fate, but rather approaching challenges with a sense of hope and determination, knowing that we are not alone. Ultimately, The Other Room is a call to cultivate a deeper, more meaningful spiritual life. It's a reminder that true peace and happiness are not found in external possessions or achievements, but rather in the inner connection we have with ourselves, with others, and with the divine. By embracing the principles outlined in this book, we can create a sanctuary within ourselves, a place where we can always find solace, guidance, and inspiration. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of The Other Room. Hope this book has inspired you to reflect on your own spiritual journey and to find ways to cultivate greater peace and connection in your life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more book recommendations. Until next time, happy reading.